We are out here at my 300-yard line at the range, and I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to do a tall target test on a Shotmarker target. So you can see way down there, I've got my Shotmarker set up, and then I've got my normal F-class gun. This is my board in action, DEMA stock, March scope, Brux barrel, and my Neo X front rest. I'm going to be filming through the trigger cam and with the Shotmarker running, and I'm going to show you a really quick and easy way to do a tall target test. This video brought to you by Bullet Central. And what that's going to show is my level, is my scope and my setup all level, so that when I make an elevation change, it's going to track correctly on a target. And this is really important because the further you start shooting, and 300 yards is, kind of like the minimum for really getting a good idea of this. But as you start shooting further to 600, 8, 9,000 yards, if your gun is not set up level, right, and if your scope is not level, then as you create elevation in it, it is going to start turning, and your rounds could start going in a different direction rather than straight up, and that is not good. Now, normally when you do a tall target test, you would go down to the pits, you would take a big piece of paper, usually a couple feet tall. You're going to take a level with you. You're going to make sure that a vertical line is completely, perfectly straight and level vertically, and then you're going to take some shots on it while you're moving your elevation, and you're going to see if the shots deviate left or right of the line. But I'm going to show you a really quick way on the Shotmarker. So let me get set up here, and I'm going to show you what I do to make sure everything is set up correctly. Here's what we're going to do. Now, you have to have your target out there, and you'll notice that I put a dot very low on the target, and I could have gone a little lower, but this will be fine. And I know my target is roughly, it's about, 6 minutes, 7 minutes across here. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to set it to my 300-yard dope, okay? And then what I want to do is figure out, obviously get it centered up, which I've already done some blow-offs. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a shot at that orange dot there. And you'll see it show up on target. And now all I need to do is dial up. I went up, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes. So it's gonna impact up here now, even though I'm aiming here again. So I'm gonna take a shot at the exact same spot. And then I'm gonna go a little bit further now. So I'm gonna go right about there. And we're gonna take one more shot. And now, all we have to do is create a box inside the Shotmarker, because it's going to be perfectly vertical. And now if I just move this box over, you can see there is a perfect line from top to bottom here. Now that middle shot, it's a little bit out, and I could take more shots along this line. Like you might want to take a shot every minute or two and work your way up, but you're looking for a trend. Obviously, there could be some slight influences, a little left or right, and you could line it up on the edge of here, but you can see it is almost perfectly vertical. So without having to put any kind of level on the target down there, because the target down range doesn't care. It doesn't know whether it's left or right or whatever. It's just recording physically where the shots impact. So all I did was take the shot down low, move my way up, and then I'm just looking to see how this tracks. Now I'm going to come back down, and we'll just take another shot a little bit closer to the bottom this time. So this one should pop up between the lower and the middle one. And it's right there on the line. So for me, this tells me that everything in my setup is correct. So my scope is level to my action and my stock, and my bubble level on the scope is accurate because my front rest is level. And I'll show you here in a second how I get that all married up. So you can see here I've got my bubble level set, and then I adjust my front rest until that bubble level is completely centered up for me. And now I know that it is going to perform at distance. I'm feeling very confident that everything is lined up the way I need it to be. So if you're trying to figure out if your gun is actually set up correctly for vertical level, this is a great and easy way to do it. Get out and shoot. We will talk later.